How you doing, folks? Welcome back to the channel. My name is True Legends, and today we'll be talking about a subject that kind of bothers me a little bit. So, long story short, I watched this video from this other YouTuber named Hero Hey, and this is a subject I've only been made aware of as of recently, and there have been videos that also have been popping up in my feed regarding stuff related to AI generated artwork. Now, the reason I'm talking about this is because in this Hero Hey video, what really bothered me was that somebody entered an art competition with an AI generated piece and won first prize, as the image will suggest. And now I looked on the person's Twitter and I couldn't find the post, so I'm gonna guess either one or two, they deleted it out of frustration, or two, maybe it's just a fake post, possibly, I don't know. But what really bothers me is that I decided to go take a look into other AI generated stuff, and you could see like certain stuff are being made by these AIs where they're creating some crazy pieces of artwork that like are being made in like damn near seconds. Like, it really does feel problematic, as this could arguably make it impossible for artists to now create artwork at this point, because they'd be losing their jobs. Why would you want to do your job against an AI that could arguably be better than yours? You know what I mean? And I just personally feel like it's a little bit of a slap to the face, because, well, AIs can do it in matters of minutes, seconds, and with technology is just going to advance and advance, you know? And no matter how you look at it, it's just going to get further, better, and better. Technology is supposed to get better, and I will never complain about technology getting better. But when it does come at the risk of other people's livelihoods or creativity basically going to hell, it really is not the best case scenario for people such as artists, or heck, even at some point, even there could even be AI generated bots being able to tell you stories or stuff like this that I'm coming up to you right now with. You know what I mean? Like, for now, obviously, it's not that big of a deal, but like, it will at some point create an influence and take away a lot of jobs that people such as artists already do. You know what I mean? And I feel like I just rehashed that, so I'm gonna try and avoid saying that again. But also, like, it's like, see, another analogy I thought of was like, imagine going to, I don't know, maybe some kind of event or whatever, and the event is to create your own, I don't know, maybe let's say it's a food event, and you're going to MasterChef, and you're supposed to recreate a dish that Gordon Ramsay created, and all of a sudden, you come back with the dish that he already created like a while ago, you know? Like, it's just a little bit baffling to me that like that is even the case to be even made now, because of how much of a fucking problem it will create for people who are already struggling with doing their own artwork, dealing with burnout, trying to make progress, you know, because like creativity is nothing to scoff over at the end of the day. Art is art, and AI generated art, don't get me wrong, is going to be probably a staple in the industry at some point in time later on in the future. And I'm sure that there will be some jobs where, when it comes to art, humans cannot be taken away from it. Like, I feel like, for example, for like web development or anything where it's like user experience wise, I feel like until a machine algorithm is created for it to completely understand and deep dive into certain subjects, it will not be available yet. But that's just all my perception. Of course, I don't know jack shit. Like, I'm just a fucking guy with a mic talking here, hoping to try and understand the world. But yeah, it just feels a little, not scary, but it makes me feel really skeptical in a negative way, where these people will start to lose their own careers due to AIs taking over. Because another thing I'd like to add is just, this is just me, but personally, I am a big fan of looking at art. I don't really care the form of way it's presented. Like, personally, like, if someone were to say, hey, draw this character from this game, like, let's say in the background right here where I'm playing Metal Gear Rising, I'm having, let's say, Raiden be artified in some form of person style, and now an AI can just instantly do that. I think that's crazy to think about. But at the same time, I would be impressed to know that it can do that. But it is also just disgruntling knowing that an AI can do it in a mere seconds, while, let's say, an artist who worked on their style for goddamn 5-10 years even at times, or there's someone who spent tens of 20s of hours making one illustration, all for that, just so that an AI can get it done in a second. I think it's baffling. But yeah, that's all for today, folks. Stay tuned. See you soon in other videos, and please like, comment, and subscribe, and catch you in the next one.